So let's move on to the NBA. We're gonna do our standings, our predictions for how the Eastern Conference is gonna look like and our Western Conference. So which one do you want to start with, East or West? Let's start with the East because it's crappier.
Yeah.
It's not as fun. It's
I'll let you give out your picks first this time.
So for the East, I think we both agree Cavs number 1.
Certainly.
Celtics number 2.
For sure.
Wizards 3.
Yeah, why not?
So I have the Heat at number 4. Then I have the Raptors at 5. I have the Bucks at 6. I have the Hawks at 7, and I have the Pistons making it as the 8th seed.
All right, so I think we have just 3 disagreements on this one.
Yeah.
I have, instead of having the Heat in 4th place, I had put the Raptors. So I swapped them.
Yeah, I mean, it could go. I mean, yeah,
it's close. It's not like we have them far away. I mean, we haven't won across from each other. But the one major difference we have is at 8th place.
Yeah, you have the Hornets.
I put the Hornets in there. Fuck it.
Honestly, it's the East. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying the Pistons because the Pistons, they had a young nucleus. I believe they acquired Avery Bradley as well from the Celtics, who I think will be a nice addition to that team. So maybe they can squeak in there at number 8. I mean, Andre Drummond's also a beast center that they have. So we'll see how it goes. But do you see anyone maybe knocking off the Cavs at number 1? Do you think the Wizards have a shot? Or
absolutely not. Anyone but them. They don't have a chance. Let me put it to you that way.
See, the Wizards are interesting.
It's Washington.
It is.
That's what's interesting. It's Washington. Do you understand that? You cannot expect anything from Washington. Do you want me to go back to all their sports reference? Do you want me to talk about the NHL? I mean, sorry, the MLB playoffs right now? Yeah. They don't even know who's playing. Who's playing right now? Did they decide who's going to be the pitcher? They were changing it every hour. Okay.
I don't know baseball, so I have no idea.
That's my point. That's the exact point I'm making. It's Washington. For God's sake, it's Washington.
I know. I just want to see how they're going to look this year. I love Bradley Beal, man.
That's why he needs to leave. He should have done. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. He should have done. He should have gone to the Celtics. He wanted to make something big. He should have gone to the Celtics. He should have gone to Miami.
Yeah, I would have agreed with
Well,
Miami.
yeah, I know you would have, but he would. I mean, he would have gone to a team where he can be with someone else to make something out of it.
I mean, they have John Wall. I don't think John Wall's a bad player. I think John Wall's is good. Dude, John Wall's good.
I'm not saying he's bad.
Better.
I'm
he
saying
just needs to get a
being
shot.
there, it's sucking the greatness out of players. That's what Washington does. They suck greatness. They're great players. I'm telling you what right now. If he would have been in the Cavs, all right. If he would have been in the Spurs, if Beal would have been, you put him wherever the hell you want, the Celtics, the Cavs, anywhere but Washington, that man would have been in the conference finals. And most likely, he would have won it. I think he is that game changer. I think he's young. He is active.
Yeah, he's a hell of a shooter. He's got such a beautiful jump shot.
And he can carry a team. I think he's always
yeah, I feel like he's kind of shadowed by John Wall in a way, because I feel like John Wall gets all the attention.
Yeah, because he likes a flair, you know. He's like, ooh, John Wall. No thanks. You know, I don't need that. I don't need that. You know how much I hate that little, being cocky about it on the field, because it takes away from your team. Every time you try to be all fancy around your teammates, it takes away from them. That's what they don't understand.
Unless you're Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, and that's the point. That's why every time he's complaining that his teammates don't like him, that the fans don't like him, it's exactly that, because you're taking away from him. Every time you try to do something that is not to the benefit of the team and is to the benefit of yourself, that's why then you get those arguments that the team and the fans don't like him. That's it. And it's nothing against him. It's just saying when you act that way, you're just taking away from your own team.
Fair enough. I'll leave it at that. I felt like that summed it up pretty well. Now here I have another question for you. For the Cavs, how many games do you think they'll win? Over 50?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Think they'll get to 60? Or be somewhere in the middle, like 55?
They don't have that, like we were talking about last week. They do not have
Isaiah Thomas. Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas
that's
until
gonna be the key.
December, January. So it all comes down to who they play. Okay. And if the team has enough, because I know Wade came along now too. So if they can
Yeah, but they
hold up
looked
the
poor.
lines,
They looked poor in the last preseason match. I don't really watch preseason. I just saw the stats, but they
Yeah.
were like 9 for
yeah,
2.
yeah.
It was
we
abysmal.
lost. I mean, the Spurs lost too. I don't. It doesn't. I I hope it doesn't mean
He
anything.
beat the Wizards tonight. He beat the Wizards.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
At preseason,
117. Yeah, I know it means nothing, but we beat them.
117 to what?
115. We beat them by 2.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing. It's preseason. No one gives a crap.
But I mean, yeah. So that's what the NBA
For the Eastern Conference.
for the Eastern
Now
Conference, what it comes down to.
let's dive into the West because this is where it gets crazy.
Oof.
All right. So the only thing we actually have disagreed on here is, well, 2 teams. Number 1, we both have the Warriors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, I have the Spurs.
Yeah, and I put
And-
the Rockets in that
Yes.
spot.
And I've been preaching, and I'm going to keep preaching that when Greg Popovich, when you count out the Spurs, this is when Greg Popovich just comes out of nowhere. The Spurs are playing phenomenal basketball. Kawhi Leonard's going to be playing MVP type caliber season, man. It's going to be fun. Now, I know they lost Simmons, which I think is a significant loss.
Yeah.
But Pop being Pop, I don't think it's too much of a setback, I guess you can say.
I just
'Cause,
hope
they still
we can
have that
pick up
veteran.
somebody.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys got Rudy Gay. I think Rudy
Yeah.
Gay's. I think
Oh,
Rudy.
yeah.
I think Rudy Gay is going to be nice. I think he's a very underrated acquisition that you guys got if he can stay healthy though, because he does get hurt. He's kind of like an injury prone player,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like it's the perfect situation for him because he doesn't have to come in and try to be the guy because he's probably going to be the 3rd scoring option on the team behind Kawhi and LaMarcus. So I think it's perfect. So I'm looking for you guys to do big things, and I have the Spurs at number 2, mostly because of Popovich.
Yeah. And instead of the Spurs at 2, I put in the Rockets. I thought the Rockets were looking pretty this year. So I
mean, yeah, Chris Paul was definitely a nice acquisition. They do have a nice bench. They do have a nice bench, but I still don't think it's going to be enough. I still don't think it's going to be enough. I still think they're going to rely heavily on James Harden.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's still their main guy. It's not like they're gonna the power is gonna shift from one to the other. I think it's still his team.
Of course, but Chris Paul's going to have the ball in his hand a lot more now because he's going to be the point guard.
Yeah.
Harden's going to, I believe he's going to switch back to the 2.
So the Rockets are actually playing the Grizzlies right now. They're losing again. Doesn't matter.
It's preseason, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's irrelevant. But Ariza, Chris Paul, Harden. Okay. Who else do we have?
They have the guy named Capella.
Capella, right? And Anderson.
Yeah, but
Mr. Anderson. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they took the time during the playoffs. That's the only reason why I put them up there. I just think that the Spurs were expecting trades that never came, and they let go of players who we weren't expecting.
But in the Spurs' defense, I think they looked really good against Golden State until Kawhi got hurt.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But now we lost some players. Now we don't have Simmons anymore. Simmons was actually a key player.
But Rudy Gay is going to fill in that role. I'm telling you, watch out for Rudy Gay. He's going to fill in that role. I think the Spurs will be fine, especially because Kawhi is going to elevate his game.
And let's hope Parker comes back healthy again. He's already an old man. Gino can no longer carry.
Yeah, I mean, they have Miles.
Weight.
They have Miles, but they've been there. They've been there, so they know. So I actually have the Rockets at 3. It was hard, man, because at 4th, I have the Thunder, and I kind of wanted to put the Thunder at 3, but I'm not sure how Carmelo, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook are going to look. Plus, the Thunder don't have as deep of a bench as the Rockets do. Yeah. So that's the reason I'm putting them at 4, but I wouldn't be shocked if later, at the end of the season, the Thunder end up 3rd and the Rockets end up 4th. But I'm definitely excited to see the Thunder, man. I think it's going to be cool to see.
Yeah, we both agreed on the Thunder to 4th place.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. After what I saw from Westbrook last season, I'm excited to see what he's going to do again with somebody.
I want to see what Carmelo's going to do.
Yeah.
Is Carmelo going to finally play? You don't think so? See, I think he's going to play motivated, man, because he's finally on a good team. He's got a shot to win a championship. I'm not saying they are, but they are one of the favorites.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
so. I want to see. I don't think Carmelo's done, man. I do not think.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
We both have
Yeah, Grizzlies at number
Grizzlies
five.
at number
Grizzlies are
five.
solid. They don't get
Okay,
enough credit.
yeah.
You know, Mike
They-
Conley, Marc Gasol. I mean, those guys do
Yeah,
their
they got the
thing.
good Gasol. Yeah, they got the fucking shitty one.
So I have the Timberwolves at 6.
I put the Jazz.
I like Jimmy Butler, man.
Yeah.
And they have a nice nucleus of the young players with Towns, with Wiggins, and Butler coming to that team. I just didn't put them above the Grizzlies because they're still young and they still got to figure everything out as far as how Jimmy Butler is going to fit into that team. But I definitely think the Grizzlies will get into the playoffs. I see them as a 6th seed.
Yeah, I mean the Jazz. It doesn't matter. It's preseason. They're 5-0.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I know, but they lost Hayward. That's
I know.
why I'm worried. That's
Yeah.
why I put him at 7, just because they lost Gordon Hayward and he was one of their top options.
Completely. But I think they still have enough to be able to make something. Okay, I think they have what's
They
it
have
called?
Favors.
Gobert Hood.
Yeah, Gobert's good, man. I got him on my fantasy team.
Yeah, exactly. Who else? Exum, who came from the bench. Mitchell, Cephalosha.
Yeah, he's back.
Again, he. So these players out of nowhere coming and playing a match. They've been playing the bench a lot. Everyone's been playing as preseason. I understand. They're trying to see where they're coming to. They beat the Lakers in the preseason, and again, the Lakers right now are supposed to be making their team.
Yeah.
So they actually have, regardless of whether it's the preseason, they have something to prove. Because Magic is supposed to be turning that team around.
And this is why I have the Lakers. We both have the Lakers at number 8.
Yeah.
Because I'm surrounded by the hype. Magic Johnson being in there, I think it definitely changes the atmosphere and the organization. I think Lonzo Ball is going to be big time. I really do. I think he might have a rough start to the NBA season, but I feel like as the season, as a rookie, you're coming up. It's going to be difficult, but as the season goes on, I think Lonzo Ball is gonna do great things. We already saw a little bit of it in the summer league. Now I know it was summer league, of course. But he showed flashes. Julius Randle, they get him back. He's healthy. He's going to be a huge addition for them. So I think the Lakers sneak in there at 8, man. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I definitely want to see the Lakers in the playoffs because I think it's great for the NBA. When the Lakers are top notch, it's when the NBA is at its best. I really think that. So hopefully they make it into the 8 seed, and then the offseason speculation is going to be, is LeBron going to go to LA?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see him come back up, and LeBron will do anything if he can have his super team wherever he is. So here's the point. I'm gonna make a prediction right now, years ahead. Okay, I guess just a year because he will leave. He will go wherever he can have another superstar.
Well, yeah, but everyone's doing that.
No,
everyone's doing that now. What do you mean? Carmelo went to the Thunder with Paul George. Everyone's forming a super team. It's the new NBA now.
Let me put it to you this way. When CP3 went to the Thunder, I'm sorry, not the
Rockets.
Thunder, to the Rockets, it was just one player there, correct? It's one player. It's just two of them. They're the two big ones, okay?
Yeah, of course.
When LeBron, being the best, went to the Cavs.
Okay, and Kevin Durant?
No, that's what I'm not saying. He went to a good team. I'm not telling you about those. I'm telling you that there are other players. When you're the best, it doesn't matter. First of all, where did Isaiah Thomas go?
Yeah, he went to Cleveland.
To Cleveland. And who did Cleveland lose?
Kyrie.
And where did he go?
Kyrie's in Boston.
With where?
Kyrie's to Boston.
I know. With who?
Who? Oh, Hayward.
Okay. Well, name me the starting 5 for the. If you were, I mean, if not that I expect you to know every fucking player, every team.
Freaking Celtics, but I know they have Hayward. It's
Okay,
Kyrie.
Let me put it to you this. So give me the starting 5 for Golden State. Give me the starting 5.
It's an all-star team.
It's
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson,
I can give you the
Durant, Draymond, and then who's at the center? I forget who did it.
Give me this.
Zaza.
You can tell me the starting 5 for just 2 teams, 3 teams. I think we can go probably starting 5 for just 3-4 teams.
Yeah.
And not because we just happen to know them. It's just because of the players they have. My point being is they're going to nowhere. So next year, all you guys have to do for next year, if you guys want to know where he's going to go, just see where the stars are looking to go. If all the stars are aligning for the Lakers, you will see the man over there. He would hop on that train.
Do you blame him?
Yes. Yes, I blame him. Yes. because he got the hell out of Miami when things started going sour. He's getting the hell out of home. This is for the land. If you're gonna do it for the stay in the land, retire in the land. If you're doing it for the land, what are you doing? Stay. Look for recruits. What is happening when the Lakers were trash? When Kobe left, what do? They bring in a whole new team. That organization has been shit for years.
I think LeBron can do whatever the hell he wants.
That's fine. But when you're the best, you have responsibilities.
Yeah, to win the damn championship. So he's going to go to the spot where he feels like he's going to
make your team. To win. Make your home. Make your home. Don't be traveling everywhere. Make your home. Don't try to pretend like for some reason you're going to go to Miami because you have everybody. You're going to go to the Cavs because you have everybody. You're going to go to the Lakers because they picked up something now. Right when we say the Lakers pick up something, magically LeBron is going to go there too.
But that's the new NBA, man. Everyone's trying to make super teams. That's the new trend that we're going to start seeing.
He's already made one, and everybody left him. Nobody wants him anymore.
Dude, anyone will take LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. But after they play with him, they leave. First of all, if you're winning with LeBron, why would you want to leave?
I mean, that's another story. Maybe he's just an asshole. I don't know what it is. Like, honestly, like the other players in the NBA, I feel like they don't like LeBron too much. They really don't. I don't know if it's probably the way he carries himself.
Was it what I was telling you about Cristiano? Could it be?
No, because everyone loves Cristiano Ronaldo.
Who?
Everyone loved Cristiano.
Why did he want to leave Real if everybody loves Cristiano? He said what?
Taxes, man. They were taking his money.
They
were taking
bullshit. You know that is bullshit. He said he was leaving because the fans and the team was not supporting him. This is what he said. This is not my words for it. This is what he said. That's what I'm saying. Is it something similar? Is it just like I was telling you when you're too big and you make your own show?
LeBron's always had problems with the general manager in what the hell is his name, Gilbert or whatever the hell is for Cleveland. He's always had his problems.
He picked his own coach.
No, well, I'm not talking about the coach. I'm talking about the general man. I'm talking about the GM for Cleveland. Like, they've had problems. That was one of the big reasons why LeBron left Cleveland in the first place was because of him, which is why he went down to Miami.
They weren't bringing anybody. It was that's what I'm saying. The first time when LeBron was there, it was him by himself. Yes. He carried. I'm not doubting that. LeBron, when he was originally in Cleveland, he carried that. I don't even know to name one player out of that Cleveland team. That's how sad it is.
I remember Mo Williams. That's about it.
He left the team to go make something of himself. He needed to win something. So what did he do? He found he made an all-star team over there in Miami. Okay? And he made himself a bigger name because now he has rings to show for it. He went back to Cleveland, was able to actually make something out of a team in Cleveland, and won a ring.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but now it's Kevin Durant going to Golden State changed everything in my book. I think it changed everything. So if LeBron feels like he has a better shot at going to wherever else, then I think by all means he should go and do that. It's LeBron. He can do whatever the hell he wants. I think he's earned that right. So will I think he leave Cleveland? I don't know. I think it's like 50-50, to be honest with you, if he's going to leave Cleveland or not. So
you think it's 50-50?
I think it's still 50-50.
I'm putting my money that he leaves. I'm putting my money down that he leaves that team. He's not going to do anything this year. He's not winning. I can put my money right now that he's not winning it.
I have Cleveland winning the finals this year. If, like I said, if and only if Isaiah Thomas comes back healthy and is looking like the player he was at the Celtics. That's it. So if Isaiah Thomas comes back fully healthy, I think Cleveland has definitely a better shot than they did last year, just because of the pieces they added. Like I love Dwayne Wade going there. I think that's going to be a huge piece come playoff time. It's going to be great for them.
Yeah.
So, and they're deep, man. Their bench is deep now. So I definitely look for Cleveland to win the finals. But again, if and only if Isaiah Thomas comes back fully healthy. And like I said, like I predicted before the season started, I'm thinking LeBron is going to take his game to another level, which is going to be crazy to see. I'm so excited for basketball season to start. I want to see how LeBron comes out, especially that opening game against the Celtics, Kyrie versus LeBron. We still don't know if LeBron's going to play, though, because I think he got hurt in preseason, so I'm not sure. They shut him down for the rest of preseason. So we'll see if he plays that first game. But either way, when he does come back, he's going to kill it. He's going to have a phenomenal season. So that's my take.
Yeah. Again, I'm expecting the West to be. It's going to be a runaway for the scores in the top 4, maybe 5 teams in the West, all over 50. That's how bad it's looking. I don't know how the hell it's going to happen, but there's going to be a big gap in the West.
No, yeah, there's always a big gap.
Well, no, there is.
Yeah.
But last season, the gap was of 3 games, 4 games. And then the drop off at the bottom at like after 9th and 10th place, you saw a big drop off.
Yeah.
I think the top 5 are going to be runaways this year.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a huge
top
gap.
4. I'm thinking top 4 more.
Fair enough. Top 4 because we said who would be at the Grizzlies.
Rockets, the Thunder. Yeah. See, I don't think the Grizzlies will be as good as those other top 4 teams. But anywho,